Okay, we are going to be exploring alternating treatments for aggression. Our purpose is to eliminate the aggression displayed by Jordan, who is a 13-year-old male diagnosed with autism, oppositional defiant disorder, as well as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. He is currently placed in a general education classroom with his peers in 8th grade. He is in a resource room for math and reading and remains with his peers for the duration of the school day, which includes electives as well as gym, lunch, social studies, and science. Staff and parents were becoming increasingly concerned by Jordan's displays of aggression. The elimination of his aggression was imperative for Jordan to remain in the general education setting. And if his aggression was not under control, Jordan would be moved to another classroom with students with behavior problems. As he is typically, the lessons throughout his school day last for 30 minutes. The first 1 to 2 minutes include setting up and getting to his seat. There is about a 10 to 15 minute group lesson, which includes chalkboard lessons as well as group interactions. And the remaining 15 minutes of his class consists of Jordan working one-on-one with either the teacher or a paraprofessional. To decrease Jordan's aggressions, which were displayed in the form of slaps, either to the teacher's face or head, every so often also different parts of the body, including the head or legs of the teacher, whichever was closest. So treatment 1, we are going to simply ignore the aggression and keep the demand on Jordan. So if Jordan attempts to slap the teacher in charge, going to ignore the aggression, not attempt to block or duck the aggression, and simply repeat the direction, keep the demand on Jordan, and move on as quickly as possible. Treatment 2, we are using a verbal reprimand of no. Upon the display of aggression, staff will simply say no to Jordan in a stern but not loud voice. A neutral face will be used, and eye contact will be used when possible, although Jordan will not automatically look towards staff when he is displaying aggression. Treatment 3, we are going to pair the verbal reprimand of no with a 2-finger shoulder press. The point of the shoulder press is not to cause any pain or discomfort to Jordan, but simply to add a reminder, a physical reprimand, as the verbal reprimand of no may not always be audible during Jordan's disruptive behavior. So what we found in the results is that treatment 3, which was the verbal reprimand of no paired with the shoulder press, was the most effective in decreasing Jordan's aggression. While it did not completely eliminate the aggression, it did decrease the aggression to 1 aggression per episode, per session for the remaining 3 sessions of the treatment. Treatment 2 was also showed to be effective for decreasing Jordan's aggression, though only by 50%, which in Jordan's case was still a high number of aggressions, about 20 slaps per session. The physical shoulder press served as an immediate reprimand that could be felt, as the verbal reprimand may not have been heard during the disruption. While the shoulder press was proven to be effective, there will be efforts to replace it with a visual reminder once Jordan's aggressions remain at a low rate or possibly at a 0 rate. The purpose, again, for his shoulder presses was not to cause him discomfort or pain, but to simply remind him that what he was doing was unacceptable, and to give a reprimand that was not only audible but could also be felt.